I was going to think of something philosophical, but yeah, me no word good. It's past 9 o'clock.
Hello, I'm Ben, and welcome to Quarterlife Quandary podcast. We'll be chatting about life, relationships, events, experiences, and anything in between. Joined with Katie and Aaron in this, our Quarterlife Quandary.
What up?
Hey!
It's been a while.
It has been a while, you know.
We've all been busy.
Very, very busy.
I haven't missed any of you.
Whoa, don't go insulting
Whoa.
Jeff.
We're 35 seconds in and we've got the catchphrase.
Well, I'd spent a week with Katie the other week, so that was enough Katie time for me. I needed a week.
Thank God you
that's
took
fair,
it for a change.
I was asleep most of the time.
How are you asleep?
Asleep a lot.
Yeah.
Asleep what?
I'm tired.
A sleep festival.
Asleep a lot.
It wasn't a sleep festival. Yeah. We were working it.
Well, obviously fucking not hard. If she was asleep.
Well, we worked hard enough. That's good enough.
And neither of us fell asleep on the night shift, kind of. Ben got close towards the end.
Oh, the most uncomfortable sleep ever on the edge of a table.
Whereas Dave.
Fucking Dave.
What did Dave do?
Fell asleep for the entire night shift.
Tucked himself under a little table.
I expect nothing, Dave. Nothing, Dave?
I expect nothing, Dave, of less.
Yeah, nothing, Dave, of less. Yeah, I expect nothing less of Dave. So, yeah.
Dave's never allowed to hear this podcast.
Oh, no, fuck him. He knows. He knows what he done.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. But
it came out the other day about the podcast as well.
Oh, did it? Are we not alone?
No, well, people know. People are finding out.
Oh.
Why?
What did you do?
Well, I went on a stag do the other day. And someone said it out loud, and everyone then looked at me and was like, "You do a podcast?" And then, and our friend who does listen, and he's commented on how much we've called him out on stuff.
Oh God!
Wait, which one?
Is it the other festival friend? Oh, thank God! Oh. So much shit.
It's the man I share a tattoo with.
Oh no!
He's been listening.
Why would he listen? I've said so many things.
I don't know which one that is.
Go harder, go home.
Wait. He listens.
Yep.
I've said so many things.
Yep, and he said lots of them to me.
Wait.
Don't, because now all I want to do is talk about what ones I can't, because we'll be on the podcast and it will just happen again.
Ah, well, fuck him.
Did he call any of my bullshit out?
No, because you don't say anything, you prick.
Okay, fair enough.
Anything you say is bad enough that we have to fucking edit it out in case we get sued or targeted.
Well...
Got any shit tattoos recently, Aaron?
No.
I did mention that story as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, anyone that gets to listen to this has no fucking idea what's going on, but Aaron's a dick.
But I've got nothing. I've got no defence.
Someone asked me today what time we were doing the podcast, and he was like, "Oh, I might listen." I'm like, 1, it's not live. 2, I'm never telling you the name of this.
Is this your work?
Let me.
Or the boy?
No, we're not having a conversation about any of that. I've already fucking exposed myself enough on here.
What I was going to say was, of the Facebook group, you're the only two people that follow it.
Oh, we're going in now.
Which makes it very, very bait. It is.
Oh no.
We can't. The thing is,
unfollow it immediately.
Nobody else can see who likes it. Oh, unless it does say your friends have got something in common.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Well.
Unlike. Wait, there's 5 followers.
Is there?
Oh. Yeah.
So much I pay attention.
There's 3 likes, but 5 followers.
Hold on. It might be Ben and his several other media accounts.
I don't do that shit. My personal account and this account is enough.
Yeah, but did you like it off your personal account?
No.
Oh. In that case, we've got 3 followers. Yay!
Whee! George, Kevin, and Aaron.
Speaking of social media, I wonder how that fucking shit posting group I made on Facebook that got out of control is doing, because I've not looked in months.
Oh, what? The has the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's on 21,000 members. That's nice to know.
I did try and look for it the other day after you offered me to admin it, and I was just like, I'm going to go cause some havoc.
I will invite you.
Who's even looking after it now? Is it one of... Oh, didn't you just ask somebody random?
Yeah. It's got 21,000 members and it's a fucking hellhole. I've got mutual friends in here that I definitely did not add.
It's funny how things snowball, isn't it?
Well, I didn't mean to do it, and it's just turned into just straight up shit posting.
Well, I live for shit posting.
Yeah. We're all of the same age caliber, Katie. We love a good shit post.
We do. Speaking of shit posting, I fucking went to... This makes no sense at the start of the story in the shit posting context, but I was going to go to the local jazz club, which sounds really fun if you're not from where we're from and don't realise it's shit, but... Well, it's not shit. Anyway, I went there for some food with a friend, and she didn't realise when she chose that venue that they were playing. It was the 50th anniversary of John Lennon's Imagine. Oh, and Yoko Ono, but anyway,
don't talk about her.
We had to suffer. I didn't realise that song was a film because I've never cared to look. Oh my god, the whole thing is a shitpost. It was playing while we were eating food, and it's awful. It's not awful, but it is a shitpost. I
have seen that.
I was trying to eat a vegan burger while John Lennon was shoving chess pieces in his mouth.
I have seen that. I was in Bar 1001 and I walked in halfway through it and I was like, what the fuck is this?
The whole thing is a shitpost.
Completely a shitpost. And I've been trying to figure out what it was for so long, and you just...
What does it mean?
It means nothing, but it's so... You just have to watch. It's car crash.
It's so weird, and that by 2021 standards, and not a lot is weird anymore. I don't know how it got so much traction in the 50s.
Acid.
I say the 50s. I didn't mean the 50s. I meant the 70s. But 50 years ago got
acid.
But yeah,
do you remember
lots of acid.
Yeah.
Seeing a video about how Lennon and Yoko and who else was it? It was another famous musician. They were doing a duet, but Yoko wanted to be on stage as well. And she just starts throat singing halfway through the song, and the guy just looks at her just like, what the fuck is she doing? She is butchering our song right now. And I think they just cut her mic halfway through the song, and I've got to Google it.
It was the most surreal evening. We went there to go and drink wine and talk shit and just catch up generally before her wedding. And it was, people had come there on their own to watch this film.
Chuck Berry.
But there were people just sitting on the table, at the tables on their own, watching Imagine, and it was bizarre. We were just sitting making fun of shit in the background while people were just very very meaningful, very like confusing as hell.
Probably lots of art students.
They were all relatively old.
Pretentious hipsters. Well, old hipsters. Boomers.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Goddamn boomers.
I made fun of that venue, but it's actually a good venue. Like, they had the local vegan place just because they shut at like 4:30 normally, the vegan place. But they do, on Thursdays, they do delivery to the jazz bar.
Okay.
So you literally just like Facebook message them and they just walk the food over. It's great.
Yeah. It is good. You know, it's my cousin-in-law's bar, don't you?
Yeah.
You learn something.
I mean, I didn't, but.
And was Mr. Ginge working there?
Yeah. Yeah, he was on that night. No, we were sitting there like, why don't we come here more often? And had no answer for it.
Because it's very expensive.
I mean, it is, but it's kind of worth it because it's a nice environment. It's kind of out of the way enough. Like, it's a nice place. I just don't go there.
I spent like £120 in there one night just on Australian bourbon. And I was a mess.
Yeah, I was drinking wine, which was my first mistake. But
Ben, I learned something new about you every time I talk to you. And your expensive tastes and habits.
I don't think the people that I normally hang around with kind of is their vibe. But I like it.
Oh, I like it. I like jazz music.
We should go there. Let's do the podcast there one day. If we ever do like a video podcast scenario.
I think that's. I would love to do it there, but I have seen podcasters on the road doing stuff like that, and unless you got a lot of equipment, it doesn't work.
And I hate to break it to you, but guys, I've got a face for radio.
You do. You absolutely do.
So do I.
You're not supposed to agree that you've got damn pieces of shit. Well, except for Ben. Fuck you, Katie. You too. You've got a face for radio.
I don't even think I've got the voice for radio either.
I think subjectively my face is better than my voice.
Yeah, okay, yes.
I sound like a man, and when I don't sound like a man, I sound like a fucking like heavy smoker. I strain when I talk. I don't know why.
I don't.
Especially on the phone, I'm like, hello.
It's because you when you listen to a recording of yourself, you always sound weird because when you're talking, you're hearing yourself through your skull through the vibrations.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's the thing you can do to hear yourself how you actually sound. You just get like two things that are roughly this. Maybe like if you don't have ring binders hanging around like normal people, get two roughly ring binder size objects and just put them in front of your ears.
Oh.
So like,
you know, like a tunnel, like a reflective sound bouncer.
I can't explain it. So like, if you put like your hands in front of you, and like so your thumbs are parallel with like the wall behind you, your hands, and your thumbs are next to your ears, and you put them in front of your ears, the sound has to travel around your hands to go to your ears, and you'll hear kind of like an echo, and it'll be more true to what your voice actually sounds like.
I totally understand what you're saying. Or you could just record yourself and listen back to it. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, but like in real time without having to record. Fuck you guys, alright? Fuck you, I'll take my fun facts and fuck off, fuck.
So have you got a fact for us, Aaron?
Well,
so now we like facts. Okay.
I don't have a fact, but I have a question.
Okay.
What would you guys? What's the best way of phrasing this? I've lost my words. Words escape me.
Great stuff.
What would you guys class a nap as?
Less than 5 hours.
For fuck's sake, where's the 5 hours come from?
You didn't ask to see my working out?
No, but I'm having a conversation with somebody else, and they have literally said 5 hours and above is sleep. So less than 5 hours is a nap. I was like, where's this like nap logic come from?
It feels right.
Well, yeah. What would you call? I would class 25 minutes as a nap, but technically they're correct. What's the gap between sleep and a nap? Is there a thing in the middle?
No idea. That's why I was asking the question.
Why did you think we'd know?
Because you're knowledgeable people. Ben's older. He is a man of the world, and you're full of useless information.
He's not wrong.
That was accurate and hurtful.
How could you say something so controversial yet so true?
Why do I do these?
Look, we just all rip each other, okay? Oh, okay. So, one of the definitions, apparently, according to Google, which I could have also consulted, although 20 minutes is the most ideal nap length for most people, it can vary. The person may want to take a series of test naps of around 10 to 45 minutes to find their ideal nap length.
Who is caring this much about nap logistics?
Well, I mean, all of us last year, we all took a liking, except for the people with children, to having naps, to help the time go by.
I did not nap.
I did not nap. I hate napping.
Okay, fuck you guys for calling me out on something.
I can't think of anything worse
than waking up more tired than you went to sleep just to go to sleep later on.
Yeah.
No. I'm fine without that.
Or the other thing of, what's the word? Feeling like I'm wasting my time by sleeping.
I was actually thinking about this in terms of wasting time today because I was sitting at work and there was literally like 2 minutes before I was allowed to log off because I just finished exactly on time today. And I was watching the clock tick away and I was getting so fucking angry at watching this ticking clock. So I was like, could have done something with that second. And like what? What could I have done with that second? But I was like angry watching time tick.
It's because you didn't have 4 types of content playing at once.
Oh.
Filling the void.
I literally listen to it daily. That fucking song.
I've tried not to because it's just too much.
Could I interest you in everything
all of
the time?
Okay, so in the gap in between this podcast and the last podcast, I feel like a lot has happened, but not at the same time.
Yeah, also nothing has happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been so fucking painfully busy because I've been trying to cram a whole year's worth of activities in like 3 months. Because I had like massive 2020 FOMO, like I needed to catch up.
Yeah, well, I feel like I also gained an appreciation and interest in Bo Burnham from yourself, and
I basically force-fed you the content.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Daddy made you some content.
I was just thinking, it's got to be 6 or 7 weeks since we recorded.
Nah.
It's been a long time.
It can't be that
That's
long.
why. Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll just look at the group chat.
Wow.
It's because someone didn't turn up for the last one.
Was it me and was I busy?
I think it was Aaron. You were busy.
Oh yes. You got a replacement, or you got a temporary fill-in.
We had a guest, and you were meant to be there for light relief.
Oh yeah. I I haven't listened to that podcast.
Well, if you love the communist Phil, you should, because that's how it was. It was the Somber Boys hour.
Oh.
Was it depressing?
Oh yeah, the sort of thing you cut your wrist to.
Oh shit. Huh. When was it?
But
what was I doing?
I don't know. I don't know what you do. You do things.
Oh god, was it August?
Yeah.
Was it the fucking August the 14th through 15th? Because I was in Great Yarmouth.
That's exactly where you were.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was a week before my birthday. What was I doing?
Yeah.
You were not turning up because you said you would, and then you didn't.
You were at a wedding. No, you weren't, because that was Reading. You were... Fuck knows what you
I was
did.
probably on call. I was probably on a call out.
You need to get a calendar. You stress me out.
Nah, I like to live my life the way I've been living it. Unorganised chaos.
Do you not get anxious when it's an hour before plans and you forgot about the plans?
No, because then it's just a happy surprise that I've got something to do.
It takes, 20 minutes to get ready?
Yeah.
What if you're not in, like, where you're meant to be, like you're in a different town?
Well, I'm going to be 10 minutes late, lads. That's it.
What if you're in, like, a different city?
I'm not coming.
Oh.
I mean, Ben just no-showed my birthday, so, fuck that guy.
I was busy.
Ben!
What do you mean you were busy?
Well, I was busy.
Ben no-showed my birthday as well.
I was also busy.
Piece of shit.
Well,
Were you in a different town, Ben? Were you in a different town, were you?
I was probably looking after my children, or some other excuse.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I got you wine.
You did get me wine. I still haven't drunk the wine.
That's upsetting. It was good wine.
I helped build your tent at Reading. No, that wasn't me, actually.
No, it wasn't.
I considered it. It's the thought that counts.
You didn't even think about
I
it.
did.
Really.
I finished mine and I come to help you, and all I had to do was stretch out a mat, and then Dave come and did it better anyway.
Yeah, I bought too much tent for one 5'7" woman.
Oh my god.
I could not reach the bit I needed to reach.
Things you were stressing like, oh yeah, I've bought some cubes. I bought travel cubes so I can keep everything organised.
I bought packing cubes because they're great.
To be fair, they were the bollocks. They were great.
Ben, don't reinforce her fucking OCD.
They were £1.
You weren't there.
They were £1.
You weren't there. You did not see the chaos.
They were £1, and they left. They gave me so much room for activities. Packing related activities, you fucking sister.
No.
Wherever you're going with this, I don't like it.
No, because we all know.
Let's just move the fuck on.
Yeah, let's move on. But we know.
We know nothing.
I don't think we know.
Is this where I'm thinking about a time, but this was a completely different festival? No, it was the festival. It was.
I was just talking about packing my goddamn bag.
Shut up.
You talking about?
You know what I'm insinuating.
It could be like. Firstly, that's a weird choice of word. Secondly, you could be referring to about 30 different things that you think are stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on.
I do a lot of stupid stuff. You take a lot of offence. It's hard to know what you're talking about any other time.
Do you know what? I'm going to take that one on the chin. I'm going to let you have that one free of charge.
Thanks.
Shut the fuck up. Just fucking take it. Don't run with it. Just take it, alright?
Wow, okay.
Ben, go on. You're the host. Carry on.
Didn't help either of us.
I'm just letting you both crash and burn.
Mm-hmm. We deserve it, truly. What's everyone been up to?
Work and looking after children. Went to I lost a filling about 2 months ago, so I got a dentist appointment, which was for Tuesday, to get my filling redone. I turn up and he looks at it and goes, "Yeah, we can't do that right now." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh, the receptionist didn't log this down as a replacement filling. She logged it down as a checkup." And I was like, "Well, I need it done." And he was like, "Oh, we'll just put a temporary one in." I was like, "I've already got a temporary one in." He's like, "Oh, no, we'll take that, replace it, and then you can come back." And when do you think my next appointment is?
January?
2 months. Again.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, if it falls out this time, just come straight back and we'll do it then." I was like, "Okay."
Why can't you just do it now, sir? Sir?
Well, yeah.
Well, I went to go and get a bridge under the COVID prices because she was like, "Oh, come back and we've got COVID prices and we'll put your appointment for this time to get this bridge, and it'll be this price because COVID and we've made our prices different." And I was like, "Sick! I will do that. I will make arrangements for work and come and get this really cheap bridge that you have told me I can get." I get there and it's £300. Like, what? Oh yeah, we're not doing those prices anymore. But you said you said I could have
Leave
it.
everything in writing.
Yeah, I just did not get the bridge. I don't need to pay £300 for a tooth you can't see.
Yeah, I mean, I've inspected your toothlessness, and it's not noticeable in the slightest bit.
I mean,
what?
You say things weird.
You made it sound like she's got 4 teeth.
Shut up, Ben. I'm trying to paint a picture that the listeners will.
I lost a baby tooth, and now there's a baby tooth size gap.
So was there just not an adult tooth underneath?
Apparently, I was never born with one in my skull, and that's the reason the baby tooth didn't fall out because nothing pushed it. So I just had like a tiny tooth for 28 years. Yeah. It was weird. I still have it in a box, I think, somewhere. Well, in a bag in a box. Like it's definitely not just chucked in a drawer, but
it's on a shrine next to your creepy pictures.
Tiny and gross, and it fucked me off, right? Because I hate the dentist, like any rational person, and I was like, please sedate me to pull this tooth out. And she was like, the root is so small, if we send it to the station clinic, they're going to laugh at you, and they're just going to say no. And I was like, oh, so it'll be like a quick yank it out and be done job. She was like, yep, it will basically fall out at this point. And I was like, cool, okay, give me the Novocaine, sit me down, get it over and done with. This bitch had her fucking foot up on the counter, twisting these pliers in my mouth for like half an hour. Tooth would not come out. She had to give me more numbing because the numbing ran out because it was taking so long. It's fucking bullshit.
I'm laughing because I know exactly how you take that kind of stuff as well. You'd be like,
yeah.
Are you okay, Katie? Yeah, I'm fine. Inside, you're like,
No, I was crying like a little bitch. Honest to God, I was fucking screaming the place down. All the kids in the waiting room must have been panicked. I hated it. I hated it so much. And you know those have you ever tried those bone conducting headphones?
No, I want to though.
Yeah, the way that they sound, because you can hear the music basically in your skull. That is the noise my tooth made and they don't just pull it, they twist it. And all I could hear was this fucking crunching and squeaking in my fucking bones. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again. It's the only dental work I've ever had to have in 28 years, and it's like all of my dental karma came back to me in this one sitting.
I fucking hate a dentist. My teeth have always been fucked since I was like a child. So...
Sure, I have no idea how I have good genes, especially with teeth, because no one in my family does.
Maybe you just looked after your teeth.
Yeah, but I just do the normal stuff. I brush twice a day and floss, but so does my sister and her teeth, bless her. She's had so much trouble with her teeth. I don't know how I got lucky. My dad's got mostly denture at this point. I mean, he is quite old, though. I don't give him credit for how old he is. Yeah, we don't have good teeth. The only problem with my teeth is I chipped a little bit off of my tongue bar.
Ooh.
Yeah. But it's not gone anywhere near the root or the nerve or anything, so it's literally just a molar at the back. I don't know what I was eating, but I crunched that tongue bar.
That's exactly what I did with my filling.
Yeah.
I was trying to chew on a bit of silver.
This fucking every time I go to the dentist, I get the shit ripped out of me. Because if I need Novocaine, to be fair, I have had Novocaine once, but I didn't end up having the work done. They were like, "Oh, actually, we don't need you. We don't need to do this." Like, oh, thanks. I'll just dribble out of the room. But I'm like, I'm really scared of needles in my mouth, and they literally look at my tongue piercing and go, "The fuck." Like, that's different. That is completely different.
I liked that kind of pain.
I fucking didn't, but like when I got this done, I was training to be a nurse, and I had to get like a bunch of vaccines and like loads of blood tests and stuff. And I hate vaccines and like I just hate needles. And I was like, if I have to have like 9 fucking needles that I don't want in me, I'm getting one that I do want. And I got to the piercing place, and she was like, "You sure you want to do this?" And I was like, "I can put it in me." And she opens the needle, and I go, "Actually, no, do not want this anymore." She was like, "Well, I've opened the needle now, so you're paying 30 quid whether I put it in your mouth or not." And I was like, "Stick me, bitch."
Try me, bitch.
Put it in my mouth.
I gave blood the other week. You talking about needles?
I was at a fucking festival working weekend just gone, and there was a blood donation van just at
that's
this.
A fucking great idea.
Yeah, get fucked up, man.
Oh yeah, I was fucked up the other day just giving blood, let alone having a drink.
Honestly, this was like, you know, the festival I was at, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you think they were gonna just be like, "Oh, I feel like giving blood. Might just do a good thing today"?
Well, you never know. There's probably going to be a lot of blood on the floor later on at that festival.
I mean, true. Like, they've replaced oxygen bars with fucking blood donation vans.
Trying to get that young blood for the rich people.
Yeah, but it's full of ketamine at that point in the festival.
It's free drugs, isn't it? It'll be saving the NHS.
Blood?
Well, it'll be saving the NHS in the long run.
Or just by fucking killing them with blood transfusions.
Could you imagine you got a blood transfusion and you just off your tits?
Yeah, there you go. Ben gets it.
I mean, it just seemed like a weird thing to have, like, next to the vape stand at a festival. Oh, we got treated good at the festival. That was at the weekend. Considering it's run by the same people at the festival that we worked at together, we kind of feel hard done by. Because I got production accreditation this time instead of arena.
Well, that's why.
So we got to go. Well, yeah, but we got to go to the because we got food vouchers and shit as well. We got to go to the place where we kicked that guy out.
I did see a photo.
Oh, it fucking cracked me up because I saw it and I was like, no. I wonder if they just took him back. And I went up and got my cod and chips, and I was like, "Oh, this is that place." And they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, that wasn't for you, but we kicked out your friend. Sorry." And they were like, "What?" I was like, "Someone that worked for you. We kicked them out at Reading." And they were like, "Is his name Matt?" And I was like,
"Yeah, it was."
No, yeah, like I was like, "Yeah, I guess it was Matt." And because I was unsure, she was like, "Was he off his face on acid?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was Matt."
You don't remember his name because he gave us a fake name.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure he gave us a fake name. But,
what's a really generic name? Matt.
No, that's his actual name.
Yeah.
His actual name.
Yeah. So I'm saying, he's like, "Oh, I'll go for a generic name, Matt."
And they were like, "What happened? Why did he end up getting kicked out? Did you kick him out for the acid?" And I was like, "No, we kicked him out for the death threats." He was a prick.
He didn't even piss me off as much as that parent on the phone.
Well, yeah, I got the nice parent.
I got the shit parent.
I thought she was going to be a dick.
Having to speak to people's parents on the phone because they've been booted out of a festival. You can't do this to my son. Well, we have. Goodbye.
I got a lecture for kicking him out for like something stupid, and I was like, "Look, I literally spoke to the festival organizer, and he won't budge on it. I can't really do anything here." And then she started like thanking me for looking after her son. I was like, "We literally stuck him in the child jail with no heating on."
I do love this, the fact that if they're not picked up, what was it, within 24 hours or whatever you said?
18 hours.
Social services. Imagine having to go through the fostering process because you got kicked out.
Kid did some cat
you got kicked out of a festival. It's like, but I'm 15. Nobody's going to want me.
Well, you should have thought about that before you did all them pills.
Maybe that's what happened to one of our other mutual friends.
Me and Ben sitting here thinking we have other friends.
Well, we only have one friend. Well, you guys have one friend that's been adopted.
I mean, Reading friend?
Yeah, that's the only one I can think
of. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know, he's probably having more babies.
Yeah.
I saw him the other day. He was talking about getting a snip.
What, of his one working testicle?
I mean, there's one bollock, yeah.
He was asking me if it's painful, and I was filling him full of dread with my horror story.
Oh, no, you should have told him it's fine.
I've heard it's painful afterwards for a bit.
What was that?
I've heard it's painful afterwards for a bit.
It's more painful during when the local anaesthetic wears off.
Oh, no.
And you can feel him zapping the inside of your testicles with a heat gun.
Oh, Ben.
How long did it take you to get approved for it?
Years. It's mental.
Really?
Yeah, they don't want to do it to you. Like, oh, you're a young guy and you'll change your mind. I'm like, no. Look at your previous form. I asked for this 3 years ago. And they're like, oh, yes, you did.
Yeah. Well, look at our female friend that was spayed like a cat. It took her fucking years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
Their operation for men is a lot easier because I was watching it.
Yeah. And to an extent, sometimes reversible.
Yeah.
Not
easily,
do,
but I think there's like a 20% chance that it will work, which is quite low.
There's I think there's a 50% chance before having had it done for 10 years. But after you've passed the 10-year mark, I think it goes down to really low.
The information I had, it was a 20 to 30%, but there's still a 10% chance that it just reattaches itself anyway.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's not a permanent thing. Apparently, some people either have multiple tubes coming away because they only cut 2. So they cut the centre section out in Quarterlife both ends, and they're like, even then there has been cases where the body just rejoins it together.
What the fuck, man?
Well, it's the one purpose in life, isn't it? Nut.
I shan't be engaging.
It's like smooth orange juice now.
Oh.
No pulp.
Oh, you depulped your bollocks.
Deseeded.
Got rid of the juicy bits.
But to answer your original question, it's very painful for about 3 or 4 days. It's like being kicked in the testicles.
Sorry, I don't know why I found that funny. That tickled me.
Did you laugh at the word testicles?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my head.
Nobody knows what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
Not even your therapist.
Well, which one?
You're not in therapy. You're too lazy.
Shut up, Katie. Jeez. Don't let the people know about my stuff.
Well, you fucking are. Huh?
Don't let the people know about, shut up.
So I had a continuation of a thing that we spoke about a little while ago. So we were talking about how millennials speaking memes, and I was trying to think that all the Gen Z people I know don't really speaking memes, and I think it's because before the viral meme thing, we used to just quote films and Anchorman and then quote Family Guy to each other.
Yeah.
So I think that's a relic of that.
Yeah.
And obviously that's not something that Gen Z had to do. That's just exclusively us.
Speaking of quoting films, did I show you the fucking fantastic like film quote website that I found?
No.
I'm gonna have to send it to you because you can literally just type in a word and it'll bring up a bunch of like clips from movies or TV that have that word in it.
That is very handy.
And I will just like send those on WhatsApp instead of a GIF because I'm fucking super extra.
Bringing it back. Pre-memes.
It's playphrase.me.
Playphrase, not me.
Sorry's not going to dry me off, you cunt. You're a ruthless little cunt, William, I'll give you that.
I may have typed in the word cunt.
I mean, we would have guessed.
Was it just?
And you can just save them
just
as little clips.
a random one? It pops up.
Yeah. Like I think you get 3 or 4, and then it's like you have to pay to get the like 300 it has on offer. But if you can think of like something that you know will bring up, like Snatch, for example, is very good, a very quotable one. I just like that you can like download them as little like 3 or 4 second clips.
No, I like that. I feel like this is gonna waste more seconds of my life as I watch the clock. I can't think of anything to search now.
It's like when someone asks you to think of a song. I don't know any songs. What are you talking about? Oh my god, fucking Christ.
It won't come up with anything that I'm trying to find. Who would actually have sponsored this?
I don't know, but it seems like it's a lot of work to keep it running.
God, the app is £5.50.
Yeah. Although I do have exactly £5.50 of play credit that I've got from doing like Google Play Rewards surveys.
I don't even get them anymore. It's so annoying.
It's probably because you've not clicked into it for a while and it's put the app to sleep. That happened to me. If you literally go into Google Play Rewards, click it and close it again, you'll get one like tomorrow. Oh.
Turns out I haven't even got the app anymore.
Oh. Well, I was going to get Nova Launcher Prime.
What's that for?
But realised that it's just better than the normal like stock interface on an Android phone.
Oh.
But I don't know how I want to customize it yet, so I've not bothered getting premium.
Fair.
But it seems like a good little launcher. I'm so sick of my fucking phone, and I don't know why, because if I upgrade it, it's going to be the exact same phone in a different font. Like,
shh. Leave Samsungs alone, Katie, okay? You know they're better than iPhones.
Like, there's nothing new about phones anymore.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. Which is why I don't have like a 2-year contract where I get an upgrade, because I don't need to upgrade because this is fine. I'll just get SIM only and buy the handset.
I'll just buy it. I buy it outright now.
Yeah, we do.
Just buy the one I want.
I'll get a phone that I want on like Facebook Market. I got this phone that I've got now brand new on Facebook Marketplace when it wasn't that old, and it was like 200 quid for an S10.
So I buy mine refurbished now. There's no point buying a new one anymore.
No, not at all. And sitting there with his like out of the box new phone, like, wee.
Shut up.
I am really tempted by the Z Flip though.
Oh, don't. Nothing's like integratable with it. Like any of the fun apps don't have integration for the Flip.
Of course not. I don't want it now. I want to wait until it actually works.
Yeah, I've never bought a flagship phone necessarily. Like when the S series came out, I didn't get the S2. I just wanted the S2 because they were going to be shit.
Oh, 100% agree.
So I waited until the S3. And then when the 6 Edge came out, I was like, edge to edge display is going to be shit. And it was on the 6. So I waited until the 7.
See, phones come with all these features now, and I don't even use them.
No.
No,
I to be fair, I do use my Edge tab quite a lot.
I never use it. Never.
What's the Edge tab?
You can have like
It's just literally like a little pull-out tray.
Oh, okay.
I don't use it as much as I should, actually, to be fair. I use it for like Shazam. Because I've got like my little Shazam icon in there.
Like, one of the reasons I bought this Pixel phone is because you can take astrophotography at night. It's like got a setting in it, and I have never used it. And it was one of the reasons I bought this phone.
Yeah. I want the, is it OnePlus?
I don't know if...
I want the OnePlus. I like the gestures. You can like draw a like less than symbol, and it will skip your songs like from the lock screen, and like draw 2 lines and it will pause it just literally from a black screen.
Like this phone's got gesture thing, so if it's laying down, you can like swipe the phone by just running your hand over the top of it. But
I'm pretty sure phones have had that since the S6.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's another thing that it's great when you first get it, and then you're like, turn that off because I just don't use it. Or you have your phone down, you go to reach your cup of coffee, and then you skip your song. You're like, okay, this is annoying.
What was the other thing they used to do? Like if you shake the phone, it would like skip it to the next track.
Oh, that was on the Sony Ericssons, man. I fucking loved that feature. My computer just tried to force Bing upon me, and I'm not really here for it.
Nah. It's definitely a Windows computer you're running there, isn't it?
Oh my god, why is it making me use Bing?
The amount of stuff I have to keep turning off on this Windows laptop is insane. I checked the startup services earlier to see why it's running so slow, and it is all Windows services, and it's like a 4-page long, all random things, and I've got no idea if any of them are actually legit or not.
Yeah.
But this laptop's gone through about 3 not OSs. Yeah, it's gone through 3 OSs, so I've got no idea whether it's just redundant shit or not, but who knows?
It just bothers me that phones are kind of built to break now. I mean, they always have been, but I don't know, I don't like it.
But they stop updating them, don't they? So,
yeah,
you get to like 4 years old and you can't risk using it anymore. It's not secure.
Yeah. Bullshit. It's bullshit.
I kind of get it in a way, but it is still bullshit. Why can't you just let it upload some basic stock phone app that's just updated? Like that Android 1. Just let everything have Android 1 and just run as a backup phone.
Quiet time. Sorry, I was trying to fill the quiet void.
You're waking everyone up.
I'm sorry. Just trying to be the life and soul of the...
We could become a sleep podcast.
A sleep podcast.
We just talk very quietly.
Hello, George.
It's time for you to go to sleep now. And think of the zombies ripping out your eyes.
Yes. Kill your family. It's what they want.
Omelette du fromage.
Le Jack Sparrow. Le Jack Sparrow.
Where has all the rum gone?
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Tell me some life advice, Aaron.
Life advice?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. No, I've got to wait till the end.
This is the end.
No, this is not the end.
Why not? No. We've literally had a 10-second quiet period, I think it's time to call it.
And you want to call it. You want to call it. Nah, Ben. Do you know what? Mama didn't raise no quitter. I'm going to keep this podcast going forever and ever.
Well, we can keep it. We can keep it going on forever, but in our increments, regularly recorded.
Can't they be sequential?
No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, that's not going to do it for me. Sorry, but no.
I mean, you may want to keep this random weird cut of an edit, but I'm going to have to edit this heavily.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm gonna blame Katie for this because she always seems to be multitasking and then gets sidetracked.
What?
Aren't you playing a game?
No.
Fucking
You're a
liar.
liar because at the start I could hear game noises.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about in the slightest bit.
Quickly turns off.
Yeah, I get fucking sidetracked. I should not be in a position to carry this podcast. Don't blame me.
Look,
I'm not funny enough to carry it.
What's your life advice, Kay?
My life advice?
Give us a tidbit.
Saturday's a state of mind. Every day's the weekend.
Yeah, I can live with that. I got a piece of advice.
Yeah.
When you move house, if you ever move house, it is always worth hiring a removals company to do it for you.
Nice.
The amount of fucking stress it is to move house is insane. I've still got boxes that unpacked. I've almost been in here a year now.
Jesus. I think my most, the bit of life advice that's just fucking helped me so much about not caring a lot is what anyone else thinks of you is none of your business.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Everyone gets so upset, oh, this person said this about me, or, oh, this person doesn't like me. Okay. Care? Why do you care? It's not nice for people not to like you or to be mean about you or whatever, but, their opinion isn't any of your business.
I do find, the thing is,
what you think of them is your business.
I do find that annoying when people don't have an unjustly cause, but...
No, pick them. Let them.
Yeah.
What does it affect your life?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's none of my business. You think what you want of me. I don't like me. Why should you?
Katie.
If you don't want to like me, that's on you.
So you cannot control anything but yourself. There's a similar kind of mantra to that.
Exactly that. No one else is responsible for your happiness except you as well. And the second you start letting other people become responsible for your happiness is when you're going to be the saddest. Fuck that shit. Make yourself happy. Kill everyone. Or don't do the second bit, but
Or do.
The first bit.
Yeah, don't be a pussy. Go on, do it.
Don't do it.
Do you have genuine life advice, Aaron?
Nah, not really. I mean, if you get... Nah, me no word good at the moment.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Glad you're here.
You're just happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Me no word good at the moment. I was going to think of something philosophical, but yeah, me no word good. It's past, 9 o'clock?
What about your quotes? I thought you had a list of quotes for us, Aaron.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. The last few weeks has been an emotional and physical roller coaster on both my my body, my mind, and my goddamn soul, if there is one.
See, I don't even feel like I've been tested mentally recently, but I just feel so tired.
What, physically?
I'm so tired.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'd like to think there's a reason, but I think I'm just getting old.
Fair.
And I have gone on 2 big binges recently, so it's probably that.
I mean, I've recently turned 30.
as fuck.
Yeah.
It's 2020 and I'm 30. I'll do another 10, 20, 30. I'll be 40 and kill myself then.
Yeah. So, yeah, I turned 30. I was extremely worried about turning 30. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh no, I haven't accomplished. I haven't accomplished in general. But I'm still a little bit like, oh, but at the same time, meh.
Well, what is there really to accomplish?
I don't really know, and that's what's kind of depressing me at the same time.
I don't think there's anything to strive for anymore like that.
Well, I was just thinking like little goals. Like I'm 30, got one failed major relationship under my belt. Um, I'm doing okay in life.
Yeah,
Not superbly good, but I'd say
you're doing a good job.
yeah, you're doing good, boo. Thanks. Um, yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, that's good, but it could be better.
Well, that's your goal then, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know what I don't know what better could be. Wow, yeah, there's silence. Fuck you guys.
No, it's not. Just
I dead ass was not listening.
I don't know. It's got to be something that you want.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pointless me giving you a goal and you're like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, just don't know. Like, so my big America trip that I was going to go on cancelled. So, yeah, that was a bit of a downer, but there we go. Hey ho, life happens.
Why don't
Pick yourself
you
up.
go to Europe?
I don't, nah, I didn't. I'm not too fond of the idea of Europe, to be honest with you. But
See, I'm the other way. I used to idolize America, and now I'm like, I'd rather not. I'd rather go Europe.
yeah,
If I'm honest.
well, it's because I've never been anywhere, so I was like, I wanted to do America first. Sort of slowly cushion myself in, or just go off the deep end, either or. Um,
Well, most of Europe speak very good English,
hmm,
so it's not that much of a barrier as you think it is.
yeah, and
You
then
should go. You should go to Amsterdam.
see, Katie has been saying about dragging my ass to Amsterdam.
Just do it. It's good.
Mm,
Denmark, but yeah, sure.
Denmark.
Amsterdam.
Denmark's
Amsterdam,
good.
Denmark, yeah,
I need to get you on a plane.
yeah.
And France. Damn. They're what? An hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't know about France.
France is good. South of
Mm,
France.
mm,
Paris. Paris is nice.
just, just, yeah.
You've just got to learn like 2 French words, and it's fine.
Omelette du
Yeah.
fromage,
And parlez-vous anglais?
petit pois,
Oui.
le baguette,
Au revoir.
si.
Jambon. So literally,
Que?
these are all the only words I know.
Oh, que?
You've only got to be able to just say hello, excuse me, do you speak English, and they will talk to you. If you just go up there waving your map at them like the Americans do, they won't talk to you.
Oh.
It's the same if some French guy ran up to you just shouting French at you, you would be like, sorry. Da, da, na. Aaron, you said you were going to carry this.
You did.
For God's sake. Well, the thing is, you're zero input whilst being slightly distracted by something, Katie.
I have a virus. Leave me alone.
You got a
What?
virus?
Yeah, man.
We got
I just
herpes.
googled on my phone why my default browser in like the search bar, not in the search bar, the address bar, URL bar, redirects to Bing. And I noticed when I type something just in the URL bar to Google it, it goes to charmsearching.com.
Oh, yeah.
And it's bringing up a fake Bing page. So I need to check my extensions and my search engines to make sure if anything booky's just like been installed. Because I don't want to download Malwarebytes because I haven't got it on this PC. And I don't want to download it through Chrome just in case, malware.
Fair.
You've been looking at naughty stuff on your computer, Casey.
Fucking no, I haven't used it in months as well. It was fine when I left it alone. Well, before I left it, because I would have noticed it like I just noticed.
Did I tell you what happened with my tablet that had a virus?
Yeah.
I had a Virgin Media tablet, and I've had it for about 8 years, and it's really good. It's like a 17.5-inch screen, and it's really good for like watching TV in the kitchen. And it got a virus, so I wiped the whole thing, rebooted it all up. Literally, as soon as it rebooted, virus, and I was thinking, fuck. So I managed to get like the Android super user thing on the laptop, so you can go like deep dive into the registry files.
Did we just lose Ben?
It's not in there. So I've rebooted it, didn't do anything with it, couldn't find it. So I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Started doing like some deep searches online, and then it turns out that, over the air updates. So like when you're out and about, your phone automatically updates, doesn't it? The malware had managed to get into their system on over-the-air updates. So every time your tablet connected to the internet, it picked up an update from them to put the virus back on it. So there was nothing you could do to stop it, other than turning off over-the-air updates in super user settings.
What? And they just left?
Yeah, they've just left it. And there's loads and loads of complaints on their forum, like, you're the one that's causing us a virus. But because the manufacturer of the tablet are the ones that hold the server keys, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a bad one. It was just one of these ones where every 5 minutes it would come up with like a, do you want to play Candy Crush?
Oh. See, this one is definitely malware.
But the important question is, Ben, do you want to play Candy Crush?
No. Get out of my sandwich.
Hey.
No.
Get out of my sandwich.
I made that somehow, the festival I went to at the weekend, I made that the running joke there as well.
Whee! What a day.
Do you know what? I'm just removing all of my extensions because I don't fucking care.
I don't even use extensions anymore. It's just long.
I'm just going to remove all of them because I don't use them enough to warrant having one that's probably fucked up my browser.
Probably your only Mantis extension.
Only Manti.
Oh, that one won't let me remove it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to turn this off. Goodbye. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Go follow Aaron's page. Repost big forehead photo content.
Only hams.
Only foreheads.